Hey guys, welcome to Superlative Radio. Dylan Stone here with you. Hope you enjoy the following vlog.
Hey guys, welcome to another vlog here on Superlative Radio. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on in the world in general. Now, of course, we're into 2021, and of course, with 2021, we have a new year coming. Who knows what could possibly be coming? You know, when you look back at 2020, what do we see? We see the old Bud Ice virus, as it would be, or whatever. You know, I mean, we get the old virus that's plagued humanity for the past year. We've got the United States having bombings and riots and a transition of power that's just, good God. And you think about all of these things and you think, what is the world? Now, I bet you a lot of you out there haven't heard some of the biggest news that's actually come out of the past year. Because of all the things like the virus being talked about, and of course the election in the United States and this and that and all this other stuff. One of the big things that's come out is the United States government actually admitted that there actually is now, that they say, unidentified flying objects, UFOs. They actually admit that there are these things that are flying around in our atmosphere and they do not know what they are. Now, do I believe that they don't know what they are? Not for a minute. But the fact that they admitted that they actually, like, they released 2, or maybe it was 3 videos, I'm not sure. They released some videos last year from the Navy where there were Navy pilots actually chasing these things down in fighter jets. And this is from like 10 years ago when they were chasing them down. And they couldn't actually keep up with them. And the maneuvers these things were doing, and I think what they're doing is they're slowly preparing humanity to tell us that aliens actually exist, that there actually really is creatures from other worlds that have been here and they've been coming here for hundreds or thousands of years or whatever. Or at the very least, if you want to go back to the Roswell incident and say they've only been here since the 40s, but whatever. Okay? The fact is I actually think that what they're doing is they're slowly leaking this stuff out to try to prepare people, which in my mind kind of makes me wonder, is the reason they say that some people have said that they haven't released it is because people aren't ready for it. People aren't ready for it. I don't believe that. Say the first time, like, let's just for a moment imagine that Roswell 1947 was the first time that aliens ever came to Earth. Say that was it. The United States military went out and they found the crashed UFO. They took the bodies, they did whatever, and then they were like, oh, crap, no, we can't admit this. Let's say it's a weather balloon. Okay, but they discovered that there was actually aliens. Now, they say the reason they've held this information back for so long is that they don't think people can handle it. Well, obviously all the people that were involved in cleaning up the crashed UFO, picking up the alien bodies that were dead, those people could handle it. The people who were in charge, they handled it. The people who were above them handled it. So why is it that all of a sudden they think the rest of the world couldn't have handled it in 1947? Why? I think, honestly, the fact is everybody could handle it. I don't think is there the odd nut job out there who might be a Bible-humping nut whack who thinks, God, no, whatever. Okay, sure, there's a few of those. But I think when you literally look at the world was pretty on par with being able to accept that fact. Look at Star Trek came out in the 60s. Star Trek. And they had aliens in that. And people were fine with it. Do you think people were like, oh, God. And it's not just because you can say, well, that was just TV. It was just made up or whatever. Well, yeah, but if people are showing that they, like, there's no reason to say that, to hide these things anyway. It doesn't really matter because it boils down to the fact that this year, one of the key things about this year is if there actually is any information that the United States government has been hiding regarding them, this year it has to be released according to the whatever thing it is where they declassify. What's that called? Where they declassify? You guys know? I'm asking the boys that they know. There's this thing where they like the Information Act or whatever it is. They're only allowed to keep things top secret for so many years, and then it has to be released. Well, this is the year 2021 that if there actually is anything regarding UFOs, I believe it's in April, they have to release it. April or May or something like that. It has to be released. They have to tell people. So I think what they've been doing slowly is they're trying to get people to a point where they're like, okay, we've got to drop this bombshell on them. We may as well start to release some shit or whatever so that people get the idea of it. Honestly, I think that what we're going to see with 2021 is, we're going to still have to deal with this crazy virus going around because, I know where we are. It's January at the moment when we're doing these vlogs, and we're back to the orange level, and we're on the route back to red level because of the way things are going. But if you look back 100 years to the Spanish flu, it lasted 3 years. So, the chances are this is going to last 3 years. Yes, we've got a vaccine or a couple vaccines that are out, but it's going to take a long time to get everybody, to get billions of people worldwide inoculated against it. That's fine. And then, of course, you're going to have the anti-vaxxers who are complete nut jobs anyway, who are going to be like, I don't want that crap in my body. Yeah, well, let's hope that you people are the first ones that go, ah! I get that there's some people that can't take a vaccine because they have a health reason or whatever, and what they rely on is the rest of us being immune, and it's called herd immunity. You can't have one person and then the other 99 people not being inoculated because that one person's screwed. But if you have 95% of the people inoculated and there's 5% that aren't, well, those 5% are going to be pretty protected. And that's why we do it. Anyway, this is going to go on for the year. Of course, there's going to be this, in the next week or two, we're going to see the transition of power from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. Interesting to see how that's going to go, given what's happened over the last few days. Because as of this recording a few days ago was when they had all the problems in Washington and the riots and whatever and people being shot and crazy stuff. When you think about what's going to happen with the world, you got to wonder, are they preparing us for something because they're not, I don't know, maybe they know that they have to tell these things. Who knows? What do you think the future holds? Do you think that there's growing tensions between India and China? Do you guys think there's going to be issues there where there might be a war? They've been fighting over the border for ages. What do you guys think? Is the world on the precipice of going to a new level where we're going to actually be better off? Or are we going to be a hell of a lot worse? I'd love to know what you guys think. Comment below, let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out our other content right here on Superlative Radio. Thanks so much for listening.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Superlative Radio. Come back anytime, and when you do, please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment. We really want to know what you think. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because that's the way it's supposed to be.